Aperol overnight with some strawberries in there. So we're gonna do, I know it's 1.5 ounces. There you go. We're just gonna do this, 1.5 ounces. I'm making 2 drinks at the same time. So it's gonna be,
I'm not gonna be able to drive home. Back to the next.
Well, I think it's like fairly easy drink. It just sounds, I might keep strawberries for my dessert later.
There you go.
So we pour that. Then we need 1/2 ounce of fluid. It's kind of like a French aperitif. I'm gonna just show a bottle. So it's 1 ounce. Yep. So the recipe actually called for root bar bitters.
Ooh.
I don't have any.
That's okay.
So I have the orange tree bitters. So we're gonna put it. They just say like a couple dashes. Oh, you know what? I didn't prepare any garnish. Oh, well, look at that. We're gonna
use the strawberry.
We're gonna use the strawberry from the thing. So why don't you start stirring the ice, because we need to make that drink cold. And I'm gonna pour some absinthe into a glass and then just swish it and throw it away. We're not actually drinking absinthe today. Are you happy to hear about that?
I'm all in.
All right, because yes, absinthe is very kind of licorice, green liquid, and apparently we just need to swish. Look at me, I'm doing it. Yeah, that's to cover a lot of wine tasting skill. So we're gonna swish it. We're gonna coat the glass. You can see maybe on camera that it's coating. It smells really good licorice.
Ooh,
yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, and then we just throw it away. And so you see,
it feels like such a waste.
I know, but nobody can handle absinthe. So now that we mix the mixture and it's nice and cold, we're gonna pour it into our glasses. Ooh.
It feels very springy. Like I'm ready for spring.
It's almost the same.
Okay. I'll take this guy.
Yeah?
Yep,
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, and we got Prosecco. Oh, you can use any sparkling wine actually per recipe. You can do Prosecco, stick to the Italian, you can use Cava, and you just top it up. I don't know, I opened too little. They like, I see Julie needed too. Like I'm prepared for this. Yeah, there you go. Just a little.
Perfect.
All right. So, and we actually gonna drop a strawberry into our drink. Well, this looks spectacular. Oh. Cheers. Look at this beautiful color. Okay, let's smell this first.
Oh, it smells good.
It smells like absinthe.
Oh, it's pretty good.
It's really delicious.
I'm in. I love it.
I really like it too.
I feel like we should be having brunch with this drink.
Oh, yeah. Like on some sort of Italian coast. Right? Like,
yeah.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, whoever. This is a very good, like it's kind of taking that Aperol cocktail that they make to the next level.
Yeah.
I highly recommend girls, Robin and Victoria, you guys totally missing out.
You're missing out.
Delicious. Okay, well now us, not so much single ladies, but the ladies who doing a lot of stuff ourselves, we'll be talking about how to maintain the home as a single lady. You could be single mom, you can be just somebody young who is the first time on your own. Yeah, and you know what? We're gonna talk about not just homes, like we're just talking about the homes like it's just general, like condos, townhouse, a house.
Yes.
Yeah, just if you live in an apartment condo, obviously there is a little bit less maintenance versus the house.
I think it's just less work.
Yeah, well, less work. less heavy lifting. Okay, so when we were talking yesterday about this, we agreed that number one, that we feel as a ladies, we don't have right tools.
Yes. I go and steal my husband's, and so now he locks them up on me.
Oh,
So I got my own.
okay. So again, it's sometimes when you're trying to even fix the little thing, if you don't have the right screwdriver,
So
right?
screwdrivers, Home Depot.
Yeah, you can get a set.
You can get a set. You can even just get one of the little screwdrivers, and
Oh,
they've
the
got
one- yeah.
and they've got different heads to the screwdriver.
That's right.
Super easy.
Yeah.
A level, a hammer.
Level hammer, some nails. You know, those are good for picture hanging.
Or
Like,
fixing, anything
yeah.
fixing, and a
Of course.
drill. Those
And
are
a drill.
really those are the
Okay.
tools you need.
So see, like drill will drill is like beyond my capabilities, but yes, you know, if you are handy in terms of like putting furniture together,
Yes.
you need a drill.
No, we don't use drills to put furniture together.
No, not anymore.
No.
Just my husband. All right. I am also really good with super glue. So I have like a glue for every kind of material, you know, for wood, for plastic, for materials, things like that. Because sometimes they dry differently. So that's kind of important. And what's some other tools?
Wood floors and stuff, they get scratched easy. So like furniture markers, you can
Yes.
get those.
You can get those in dollar store.
Dollar store.
Yeah.
I prefer the markers over the crayon ones.
Yes.
But you have, as soon as you do it, you need to wipe it.
Oh, why is that?
Because it'll leave a funny mark. And so if you wipe it right away, it just soaks into the scratch.
Cool. Yeah. So the next thing, you know, there are so much available resources on the internet. So I think we like YouTube pretty much everything we don't know how to do. I was thinking today as I was driving actually back for the show, I was thinking like, what do you use YouTube for the most? Nothing to do with home maintenance.
No.
But every year I do taxes and I have one of those old school calculators with
With the tape ribbon.
a tape ribbon. And every time the tape ribbon runs out, you think you replaced it like so many times and I YouTubed it so many times. You think you can just put it back in?
No.
And no, I still have to watch YouTube before I put it back in. Oh, that's another thing we were talking about, a ladder. To have a proper ladder in the house, because sometimes we cannot reach things like to change the bulb or your like
Check
smoke
your fire
detector.
detectors,
Yeah, right. Sometimes the battery dies and starts beeping, and you're like, so I am like not tall enough from my step ladder that I have in the house, so I have to call my neighbor, and who is much taller, to disconnect when my husband is traveling. So that's like, you know your neighbors.
Know your neighbors.
Have a list of contractors.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, if you contact Robin Moser and myself, between all of us ladies, we have tons of contractors and who can help you out with like even simple tasks.
Yep. General handyman.
Yes, general handyman. Also, there's a tons of things like I know we post on our website, and you said that you also have something that clients can get. How to maintain your home like for spring and fall.
Right, so when we do our stagings, we've got like spring maintenance checklist, fall maintenance checklist, summer maintenance checklist, and winter.
Yeah, and I know on our website we post that constantly with the change of seasons. So it's important to know where your water shut off is, like for the main, you know, just in case you do, like I cannot do any plumbing, and most of the ladies, depends how handy you are, don't do the plumbing, but if you know where to shut off your water, that's a good one, because if something is leaking, that's what you need to know. You need to know where your water shut off for outside. If you live in a house or townhouse, you will need to know before pipe starts freezing, you need to shut off your water.
Yeah.
And of course, like one of the things, and you know, it just doesn't go to all single ladies, it goes like to everybody who owns property. Every time you have season change or you have a giant storm, go around the property. Take a look of outside, right? Like take a look at like stucco.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
See, I'm telling all the truth.
You are.
Take a look at the stucco. Take a look at new cracks that showed up,
on your
especially
foundation.
Like yeah, because with the temperature changes, like
everything expands.
Yes.
Outside for the springtime, make sure all the gutter spouts are down.
Oh yes.
Give them a good knock, because chances are there's ice all frozen, and you don't want the ice to back up onto the house, right? Okay. So if you bang them a little bit, not hard.
Let's
not dent them.
Yes. Absolutely. That to me is like a lot of people don't do it. And that's one thing I learned in a hard way from a lot of clients' experiences. If you don't clean your gutters, you don't put them away from the house, at some point you will have water damage either from the rooftop somewhere because it's backing up somewhere or in your basement. So, and that's, you know, those costing, like, you know, things you can totally avoid by simple maintenance in the house.
Yep.
And, you know, we're talking about, like, let's say, like, a lot of, like, single girls, like single moms, sometimes don't have a lot of cash. And having a hire contractor.
I feel like anyone with kids does not have a lot of cash.
Exactly, they would expect so. With a very little return until much later in hopes. But it's, you know, it's good to know that, you know, people you can reach out to, people you can call on, the YouTube videos, you know. And if you go to Home Depot, they're actually really, really helpful when you ask them, you know.
You can ask, they've got...
Like, I need that thingy that, actually, I usually bring that thing with me.
Oh, I have a picture, usually, and I'm like, I'm being sent for this thing.
No. Like, I usually bring, like, this is what I want. What is this? I don't know what it is I need.
Where do I go?
Yeah. And I know it comes from the girl who does home renovations. But you know, it's all doable. It's just like sometimes I think it's very scary when we don't know what to do and we don't have the right tools. And I think that's pretty much anything in life, to be honest. One thing we actually were talking about, which is very important also, is window and door maintenance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the windows, you actually have to take the screens out.
Well, you're supposed to take them out for the winter. I don't.
I obviously don't either. But it's supposed
you
should. Yeah. It's easy to clean, and in the winter when there is like ice and heat built up from inside the house, you kind of avoiding to create mold and things like that.
The other thing is, depending on your age of your windows, you need to clean them and like do any adjustments or clean all the handles. Oil the hinges because it's part of your maintenance for your warranty.
Oh, okay, there you go. And one of the things, actually, lifting your blinds, opening the curtains, and looking at your window cells, again, to see the deterioration. If you had any ice built up over the winter, you're gonna have some cracking. That's where the water is gonna seep in next. If you don't, what do you caulk it? What do you do with the silicone? Yeah, things like that. Also, talking about silicone, another big thing that comes up a lot in a home inspection is around, you know, your faucets, tub area,
sinks, backsplash,
kids splashing, kids splashing in the tub too much, and the tub is not silicone properly. You will have a drip spot somewhere in a random living room ceiling. Yes.
But do you know how you get rid of those drip spots?
Oh, how?
Bleach and water. So you put bleach and water in a spray bottle and you dose it.
Yeah.
And then
does it matter like if it's just happened or is it old spot? Does it work?
It works on anything. So like even like, you know, in a bathroom you get the brown spots around the fans, right?
Yes.
And that's just condensation. Everyone gets it. You just spray it with bleach. I will fair warn you, if you don't cover stuff or move stuff, towels, etc. They'll get bleach on them.
Well, that's kind of like a self-explanatory, but note to self: do not spray bleach only on the ceiling. Maybe you should like put something protective, maybe Maybe like do it from far. I don't know, like put the bag.
Go as a hazmat suit.
Yeah. And I like another idea you brought it up about door weather stripping.
The weather stripping around the doors.
Yes. Which is very important, and apparently you said it's very easily fixed.
It's super easy to fix. It literally just pulls out.
Okay.
Home Depot, you'll get new strip. I took our weather stripping door strip to Home Depot because I didn't measure it. That's another tool you should have.
It's a measuring tape. Yeah.
I took it to Home Depot. I said I need this. They found it, and it just clicks all in.
Okay, there you go.
Super
So
easy.
it just clicks. That's how easy. And for those who have a touch garage, you guys want to make sure that your garage has a proper seal as well, because number one, it protects, besides getting cold air or hot air in, It protects you from all the fumes that, car exhaust and things like that.
Also mice.
Oh, and that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah. Well, I hope that was enough information not to be like totally overwhelmed. But if you guys, girls, ladies out there,
Or gentlemen, some guys don't.
You know what?
how to do this
That
stuff.
is true.
I've
That
had
is
lots
true.
of guys where they're like, nope, just hire me someone to do it.
Yeah, no, and it's true. So if you are thinking like, well, sometimes it's hard to get a contractor in when you need to get in and you just want to try it on yourself and see what are you capable of, you totally can do it. I think like Robin is having like a laughing.
Meltdown?
Oh, it's Victoria. It's Victoria saying, oh, like a laugh on the face. Yes. So we give us a call. Robin, myself, and Victoria and Trisha are here. Yes. We have tons of resources, people you can call and where you can find things because sometimes, honestly, you just don't even know where to start. And we can help you with that.
Checklist?
Yeah.
I can provide checklists for you for each season.
There you go. Yeah. And watch for the Robin Moser and Associated page. We always post it. Next show, because Robin Moser is not here with her fancy program and I don't have an iPhone, we are doing Brain Duster. I don't know what that cocktail is, but it sounds scary. And we're going to be talking about smart ways to leverage the equity in your home to make more money. So I'm hoping maybe to
Maintenance does it.
Yes, definitely taking care of your home. Always have a good return on your money because people will want it and they appreciate the care that
They do.
puts in. Yeah.
Easier to sell.
So that's the next show, and we do have a prize. With my lovely assistant Trisha today. This is the prize for month of March, and we actually will be drawing a name next week on the show, and some lucky person will win this. I feel like, it's
Right?
everybody's good on me. Like, look at that.
It really
We
does.
should put it in a necklace. But how do you win this prize? You follow us obviously on Facebook Live, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, and whatever you see our Tipsy Realtors show. You like, you share, you tag your friends and your family, and your name will enter that many times to win that prize. So next week, we're gonna be doing a brain duster and tagging somebody who is gonna win this prize.
Yay!
Yay! So now I'm gonna run around and turn off the camera while Trisha smiles and
I'm just
holds
gonna
the
hold
sign.
the sign.